Aber wo ist die Amerikaner? Where are the Americans?
The Americans they're coming in from here. Most reenactors have a lot of information that's not found in history books. They have extensive personal collections of original things that you won't find in museums because nobody stops to collect those things. And they have a very personalized outlook of what it was like for a common soldier to things they carried, how difficult it was to get undressed, how difficult it was to get your canteen off your belt when you were thirsty.
You ever try to reach a bread bag when you're sitting down?
Yes.
Those are the kind of small details that you know, ground down the daily lives of soldiers, and you don't see much about that or hear much about that. Reenactors, some of whom are veterans, some of whom are not, are a good resource of I would say, personal history. If you do any kind of historical reenactment for World War II, it's always great to bring out all the Allied vehicles and the uniforms and the people and everything, but it becomes a lot more poignant and meaningful when you show the other side that they were all up against. The unique thing about this event is, first of all, it's in a real town. That is extremely rare. Because you've got to get the town to buy in to see it as an opportunity to learn, to teach their kids history, and also generate some tourism dollars into town. So and they've got to put up with the noise of the battle itself, the inconvenience of having roads shut down and traffic rerouted, and it's a huge accomplishment for the borough of New Oxford to convince the Pennsylvania State Department of Transportation to shut down Route 30 for the morning. That's a big deal. This weekend is actually the birthday weekend for General Eisenhower. So there's a very large celebration at his farm, which is about 10-15 miles from here. A lot of Allied reenactors who own a lot of period vehicles are camping there for the weekend and celebrating his contributions. And over the last few years, they've been able to put together a convoy where they can drive on real roads, into real towns, and have some fun just kind of doing a little time travel. That evolved into doing a convoy that liberates a French town. So the town of New Oxford stands in for a French town that's been evacuated by the Germans, that they believe is going to be liberated in a minute by the Americans. Of course, the Americans are on their way to get control of the crossroads. The Germans realize they've left it open and they've got to come back and control that crossroads, because it leads to bridgeheads over rivers that they need to cross to get into Germany. We get a chance to meet actual World War II veterans, get a chance to thank them for their service, which is always rewarding for us, and hopefully for them. They always seem to be caught a little off guard by it, because they're not a generation that ever really thought much about that.